You're responsible for killings in Anambra, IPOB tells Nigerian Army. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Spokesperson for the Nigerian Army, Brigadier General Ķ′ŁŁ1NGS, had in a statement on Tuesday said it dislodged a notorious stronghold of IPOB and its armed affiliate, Eastern Security Network, ESN, in the area during a joint operation. Of course, we know news like this now. In fact, you see this southeastern news, it is becoming tiring because I am just so, as in, my heart goes out to those who are involved. Those who, they are not even for this, they are IPOB, they are very, very neutral, and they are caught in between all this. Sincerely, we don't know who to believe. The IPOB will come out and will make you, they will say things, you know, we are not a Mongo, this one, that one, we have said this and that, and at the end of the day, tomorrow, the thing that they spoke about that they are not among, you see people coming out, harassing people. In fact, if you see videos of how people who are being harassed about this so-called sit at home, you will be shocked to the bones. And I'm asking, this will even make the so-called people now, who you are saying you are doing this thing for, they'll start asking themselves that, wait, oh, if this thing is like this, when we have not, when if we now enter, what will now happen? If it is now that we are, they are now giving us a date of referendum, and you know, at the end of the day, it happens. Is this how we are going to be treated? Because people start asking questions. Come on now, you don't take people's freedom to move and to look for what to feed. Because if it was the federal government, of course, you know, this is not, nobody is going to take this lightly. Sincerely, nobody is going to take this lightly. People will come out and, please, it is getting too much. This so-called thing, let them not use it to cause more problem for themselves. So that is my own. At the end of the day, in all these things, it is always the innocent, those who are innocent. They are not even members of it at all. That is going to be caught. That is just the truth. When history would, if you listen to, or if you listen to, or if you see, you come across history, you find out that people who are always caught in the fire of this kind of a situation, actually people who they don't even, it is not even their problem. It is not their problem. They are very neutral about it. And at the end of the day, these things happen. They should watch it. The so-called IPOB, they have created a monster, unfortunately. They have created a monster that is now, you know, parading and making sure people's life unbearable. Yes, we know that the Nigerian Army are also there, but it is even going to be a great injustice that at the end of the day, your own people, they are now suffering. The so-called people that you swore to protect, it's not right at all. It's not right. Something should be done very, very drastic about it. The news in detail, please stay with us. The indigenous people of Biafra has denied claims that it owns a camp in Lilu, Ihiala local government area of Anambra State, where soldiers claim to have killed suspected members of its group. Spokesperson for the Nigerian Army, Brigadier General Ķ′ŁŁ1NGS, had in a statement on Tuesday said it dislodged a notorious stronghold of IPOB and its armed affiliate, Eastern Security Network, ESN, in the area during the joint operation. But repeating the claims by the Nigerian Army, IPOB spokesperson Ima Powerful, in a statement, said the group had no camp in the area. Powerful accused the Nigerian of criminal misrepresentation of fact against IPOB and ESN. The statement partially reads, "We wish to reiterate that IPOB and ESN operatives have no camp in Lilu in Ihiala local government area of Anambra State. We are not militants and criminals and do not need any camp in Ihiala local government area. We are identifiable and we are all over Biafra land and IPOB branches in diaspora. Nigerian security agencies are using the hatred they have on the people of Biafra, particularly IPOB and ESN members, to unleash cruelty on the people living in these communities where they suspect that criminals are taking refuge. If criminals take refuge in any community in Biafra land, that does not make them IPOB members or ESN operatives. We have also not said that there are no more criminal gangs in Biafra land, just like every other country, even in the advanced Western nations. but we will not accept the tagging of every criminal element found in Biafra as an IPOB member or ESN operative. Recall that some of these criminals were already mentioned by IPOB leadership sometime during a broadcast. IPOB leadership said these criminals were unleashing mayhem on innocent citizens in some communities. Some of these hoodlums were a creation of wicked politicians in their desperation to discredit IPOB and ESN. Like I said earlier, it is always painful when such news come up. Like I said, at the end of the day, you find out that innocent people who are very neutral, people who are neutral of us, or people who are as peaceful as peace itself, are people now that are going to be affected. When you hear that gunmen do this, they find out this, at the end of the day, you get to hear that these people were actually innocent people going about their daily lives, minding their business, not wanting any kind of trouble. When I began to start, to believe, some parts of the news was when these people actually, there's a group called Masob, they were even more peaceful. They were not even as fierce as this IPOB now. Their own agitations then was very mild. They were of peace and nothing but peace. It was when I think about some members of that particular group, of the organization, they were actually arrested and they spent 15 good years in jail. That was when I was shocked to the bones. Like 15 years taken away from their lives. Nobody, I've not heard about it has not come out. Somebody will come out and say, they should even be thanking God now, because even the Nigeria, the other governments or administration have come and gone. They show them mercy, and I'm like, what is the offense? I still put it to this present administration that they know the solution to problems, but they have refused to do it. It's either they are refusing by agreeing to refuse, or they are coercing them to refuse. Because we don't even know who to believe anymore. We definitely don't know who to believe anymore. People are dying, innocent people. People's children are being killed on a daily basis. Why we are crying of the one happening in the up north, and OFFK came out which day and slapped us across the face, saying we are not talking more about the killings happening in the north. And I'm saying the northerners that tell the southerners that they are crying more than the bereaved. Is it not the same northerners? And then it is happening again in the south. Please. Negotiation is still there. There is still time for dialogue. We can still resolve this issue peacefully. They know we can. They know we can. Negotiation and dialogue still remains the only way forward that will soothe every pain, that will heal every anger and every hurt. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.